While we learn about the opposition on the pitch, Wiser learns how to heat my home.
It's round 2 of the Munster showdown, and a ground, a club you know very well, I'd imagine.
Yeah, no, it's obviously always enjoy going down there, playing those games, especially growing up with Ulster. That was a big game to go down there. It's always a tough fight, and obviously now getting them in Europe, it's going to be a tough fight again. But like, it's great atmosphere down there, great people, great part of the world, rugby part of the world, and always enjoy it down there. Yeah.
You'll take a slender lead into it, but it's almost effectively 0-0, isn't it? It's knockout rugby this weekend.
Yeah, no, we talked about that. Basically, to get through, you would have to win 2 games. You know, that's the attitude we have to approach the games with. So, yeah, it doesn't really change. The 5 points doesn't really matter. We have to try and just go out and win a game of rugby, and if we do, then we will go through.
What lessons did you learn from last week, or is there stuff that you'll take into this week potentially?
Well, obviously we want to be more clinical when we get into 22. Whether we get the same amount of chances or not, I don't know. But if we do get a chance to get in there, it's very important to come away with points. Obviously, from a defensive point of view, keeping our discipline is going to be key. Obviously, we don't want 2 yellow cards over there. But also trying to keep the pressure on them. You know, we did really well, especially up front. Some of our contact work and, you know, working the breakdown, working the tackle. It's important to keep that up. So, you know, there's things that we can improve, and there's things we need to keep up as well.
That fight you showed when you were down to 13 last week could prove pivotal, wasn't it? I think the scoreboard only changed by 2 points.
Yeah, no, it was a funny game last week. You know, there's a wee bit of frustration there at times that maybe we didn't get over the white. We got held up 3 times. You know, there's a bit of frustration there that we didn't get over the whitewash. But at the same time, then we could easily let the game go there. In fact, in the past, that probably would have happened. You know, remember drawing with Munster right there. We sort of let it go a wee bit at the end, and to stand up and not let. They could easily come away with a win, and to not let that happen. That's great character the boys showed there at the end, and that's important for us in whatever we do going forward. We've got to show that character.
As a squad, there seems to be a real crackle amongst you guys. You realise the importance of the season. Every game is effectively knockout now, from whether it be Europe or Premiership, and that's driving you now, I guess, in your performances. Yeah,
well, it's got to. I mean, that's it. Like you say, it's all on the line now. Every game, it's all on the line. Winner bust. And hopefully that galvanises. Hopefully that brings the best out of lads, because there is that pressure there now that's sitting on us. That if we want to, you know, if we think we're a team that's capable of winning trophies, then it has to be now. We'll have to show our potential now. We'll have to play our best rugby now, and we'll have to do it for 80 minutes, because that hasn't been there times this year. So that's the challenge that's on us, and like I say, hopefully we can rise to it.
Take you back to the 18-19 season, and Rob said about it this morning that the challenge then was you had to go and get 4 tries. You don't. The options are a lot wider this time going to Thomond Park.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the most important thing about last week. Obviously, it would have been nice to score more points, but we kept it in, at least that, we don't have to worry about the scoreboard. We just have to win the match, and that definitely makes it easier going to somewhere like that, because, you know, there will be crowd pressure, there will be, you know, they will be fired up at home. We know we've just got to go out there, and like I said, there's things we can do better, and there's things we keep up, and hopefully put a performance out there and win a match.
Final one. Don Armand's announced his retirement. You've played alongside this guy for pretty much most of his 193 appearances. Just sum up what a legend he's been for this club.
Well, obviously, you know, he's a great player. Everybody can see that, and you know what he did for the club and the success he's had when he's been here. You know, he's been part of he is part of the most successful period the club has ever had, really, and obviously fantastic rugby player, but obviously a great guy in the changing room to have as well. You know, always joking, always messing around, always keeping boys' spirits up, and you know, I've had a lot of good memories with him. You know, he's been there basically all the time we've had here, and it's sad to see, you know, one of the older boys move on, but like I say, you can be very proud of what he's done. He's had a great career, and he's been a massive part of what we achieved here.
Thanks, Whit.